everyone's gonna go home. And while they are going home, we can get a hut. Here's a hut. Ah, yeah, I was supposed to be bone mealing that, wasn't I? So we'll do that. I think I want to do that first before I do some other things, especially the back. And of course, I haven't fixed the fact that it's pretty. Look, I'm getting some lovely flowers. I haven't fixed the fact that this is good. Do I want that in the front, or do we want it to be more manicured in the front, worn down? We can have an area like right here where there's a little bit of growth, like right in this, and that works. And we can do that. So should I give him a gate here? I should, shouldn't I? I really didn't want to, but we could give him a gate here like the others. It would at least make it so that he could get back in an emergency if there was an emergency. Let's just go ahead and do that. What is that? That's oak. What is this? That's oak. Very interesting. And there he goes. But he is looking after himself. And so there's way at both ends. We'll leave this one open. And we'll leave this one closed. And that works. And back here where we were going to landscape this back, I can do that while everyone's working on something. So let's have Noah work on another house for his parents, for Charity and Edmund, that they've decided that they do want to live at the coastline, at the swamp shoreline. Ah, see what I just did? Hut. So we're going to let that be the case. Let's take this and put this here, and let's make that go away. That's so wild about the zombie villagers, but we've learned our lesson well. And here is a builder. No, not a builder. Sorry. Decorations. Wait. Oh, I pulled a builder out. Okay, X. Let's make that go away. Let's get a hut. I pulled out a builder instead of pulling out one of those. There's a shepherd's hut. There's a swine herder's hut. There's a chicken hut. We certainly don't have any chickens here. And there's the lumberjack. And I'm not interested in the lumberjack at all. And here we go. So, of all the different houses we have all over the place, what do we want to do here? Let's go to level 5 first of all, and let's look. There's Dwarven, and there's the birch house, the big birch house. I'm gonna push it back for a minute. If it was facing the water, it would be like this, but I believe that's the front door there, which would, yep. So it would have to be sideways if we put one of these in, but it's huge, isn't it? Isn't it huge? That is quite huge. don't know that I like the way they look. Let's see a level. That's a level 4. Like that. That's a new level 4. Look at the way that looks. That's new, with it having just that little place right there on the front. I don't remember it having that before. And this is the way it looks. That's been redesigned a little bit. So that's the birch one. This is dark oak, which would match the Fishery, and that's the level 5 right there of the dark oak. That's really kind of pretty. And there isn't any reason for this big a house. A 4 has at least the all the rooms that are necessary. And let's raise this up one just to see. There. That's the whole thing right there. Okay, so that would be a dark oak level 4 and an oak level 4. It's kind of nice looking. Spruce. And then these are the alternatives, which look really good as a level 2. Let's turn it around. The level 2 is the one that has the little ranchy thing on the side. And like that. Let's turn this for just a second. So that's a birch version of that. There's the dark oak again, and the oak, spruce, sandstone, Space Wars. Now, that looks like a different taiga than before. Look at this taiga house that didn't exist before. That is interesting. Let me see if I can see inside. Oop, there must be a tree right there. There sure is. So I can't see. There is a bed. This is what level? This is, oops, I'm not. This is a level 2. Level 3. Let's go out and see what a level 3, how big a level 3 is. Wow. And that's when they go off the deep end. Yeah, I'm really not gonna want that unless it's been completely redesigned on the inside. I see the bedroom upstairs, and that looks the way it did before. And unfortunately, because of where I have this located, let me take this away for a minute. Because so it's still the same taiga house. Nope. Alright. So I don't want that. So let's get this back, and that's taiga, mesa, and there's the stone. Now I have done that in other colonies. It's just taken the stone or the wood house and made it out of a different material, or just have them have a stone house here. Now that's a level 3. This is the 5. So it's not going to get any bigger than that, but it's huge, isn't it? It's huge. I don't know how I feel about that there. I want them to kind of have a kind of cozy cottage kind of place, like these are, like this. The Mesa place is really good for that because it's tiny, compact, to build another one of these, except maybe build an oak one. And maybe not have the side barn area. Maybe make that go away after it's built and just have that part of the house. That would be interesting to do. I think that's what I would like to do here. So I want to keep that tree, even though I took the other tree away. I want to, oops, I just moved that down into the ground, which I don't think I wanted to do. That's up one, too many. So let's bring that down to there. That's where it would be. And now let's go back. There's the wooden and the acacia and alternative and birch, and now we're back to these and alternative. There's the alternative. There's a level 5 alternative, which we're not going to have. Not here. We might have it on the other side, because I just love them, but not in the farm area. So let's do, that's birch. Do we have any birch trees? Yeah, look, those are birch over there. But because that's dark oak, we've already done a dark oak, we can do an oak one, I think. So that's dark oak and oak, and that's oak. Okay, so let's go back down. So that is a 3. So the 3 no longer has the house part, the little barn area. It has this, and it would be here like this. What do I have to say for that? Or, like I said, we can just build the level 2, which has the upstairs, and so it's all wood like this, and then tear down the workshop part, take the workshop part away. And that, I think, is what I would like to do. And if I'm going to do that, do I want to have this tree? Do I want to move it to where these trees are and put the trees on the other side? I don't think so. I think I'm going to bring it this way, but here's the problem with this, because it should really be facing the road. And if it faces the road, there's no way that they can see out, because this is essentially just a townhome. It's not really meant to be a home on the coastline like this. But we could give them some extra windows to look out once this is gone. And we would have to move this back. Or we could make this, instead of it being a workshop, we could actually make it a patio area off of this house, right on the water. Look at that. I like the idea of that a lot. So let's decide to do that. And then look how gorgeous these two trees are. You know good and well. Is he going to take them down? He's going to trim them, and that'll be fine. Let's build the building. So now here, he can take these out. And we're going to do build options. We're going to have Noah do it, and we're going to have him build it. We're going to have him start out building it. Let's get rid of this, and let's go up here. I don't think he's working on anything. He might be working on this still. He is, which means he needs beds. Let's go here. And let's go here. And do you need beds? You need red tulips. Okay. And let's see what else he needs. Flower pot, red tulips, and torches. So he's done. He's done with that. Is that a 5 now? Let's see. It says it's a 4. If I was having Noah work on it, I can have Jerome work on it, but I want Jerome to work on something else. So we will just wait until Noah's done and he can work on this. And he is done. There. We just missed the fireworks. All right. And when he gets finished with that, we're going to, who's living here? 2 citizens can live here. Let's look at build options. The builder is going to be Noah. No, let's not assign him to do this right now. Let's cancel for right this minute, because I need there to be a level 2 of the house that he's working on. But let's look and see who doesn't have a place. I know Levi didn't. Edmund. So let's assign Edmund to be here with his grandchildren. And who else? Someone else of this family is missing from here. Roland could be assigned here, but I think one of the boy kids is missing. Levi. Yes. Josiah. Let's put Josiah here. All right, so that takes care of them. That was Josiah, not Josian, right? That I put in. Good. Okay. And now let's come over here for a second and let's look and see. And here we have the girls here. We have Annabelle, Philippa, and Annabelle is living here. She's actually Jerome's kid. We need to get her over in this area. So there are only 2 women in this household. Josiah and Philippa are the only 2 girls. It's a house full of men. Okay. So we'll just leave Annabelle here for now. There, she's going up to her room on this side. But she should be with, and there's Josiah waiting in the water. There's Edmund. Now we do have Edmund too, right?
More gold.
We do have Edmund living over here. Edmund Jr. Let's see. We have Elias, Aiden, Edmund, and we don't have an Edmund Jr. living here. So that's what's going to happen when we get the 5. So all the men will be there. Annabelle, I want to put you closer to your dad and your siblings. Your other sisters. So these are the Jerome and the kids can choose whichever last name of the parents they want to choose. So Aurora, not Aurora. Let's remove Aurora from here because this is where all the other Goodricks are. So let's remove Aurora and let's have her live over with Josiah and Philippa, and let's have I don't think I can change her. I think I have to get her out. It looks like they've made a change where I can't assign her, but let's see. Annabelle? No, I can. Good. All right, so now all of their family is here, as well as Samantha. So we'll have them all be there. So there's Maya, Samantha, and Aurora is headed for the hospitality suite because she doesn't have a place. And we're going to add her to this house. I don't know that we've added her in time that she can actually do something about it right now, but let's do that. There's Aurora. Okay. Who's that who just went up? I didn't see whether that was Philippa or not. Okay. Look how interesting that looks over there with the torches. That looks really cool. All right, so we have that doesn't make sense really. We could have Jerome work on this. That looks so eerie. Look at that. It's just clouds in the sky over the moon, but it looks very eerie. Okay. And let us have Jerome work on this. We're going to have Jerome finish. And let's upgrade the building so that we can get Edmund over here. And then all of the boys who belong to this area will be here. And then we are going to start some farms in this area for them. And begin to get that. Oh, that looks pretty. Look at how that looks. That's going to be really neat right there. And yeah, I like the idea that this is going to actually be like a deck instead of being like a workshop, and that'll be really cool.